things you mentioned in passing stayed longer than the years. Many stories never really end, they simply drift beyond the years. One person crossed a stretch of water, the other stayed behind with work and winter. Blue envelopes arrived faithfully, following their own slow weather, carrying ordinary afternoons across impossible distances. And life became remarkably busy until one day 40 years were gone. Memory rearranges furniture every time we enter old rooms. Things you mentioned in passing, summer weather, photographs, driving lessons after work. Things you mentioned in passing stayed longer than the years. The story kept becoming smaller, the details never did. I found your handwriting again, waiting quietly inside a drawer. Hospital corridors, birthday on the 24th of July. A small car you hope to buy someday. Nothing remarkable at first glance, until I realized the most important things were living quietly between the lines. Things you mentioned in passing, summer weather, photographs, driving lessons after work. Things you mentioned in passing stayed longer than the years. Time kept changing the story, the paper didn't. You never wrote dramatic sentences, the important things arrived disguised inside weather reports, promised photographs, and questions about my life. Things you mentioned in passing crossed for decades quietly. Summer weather, photographs, driving lessons after work. Somehow answered everything. The years kept rewriting history, the handwriting didn't. Hidden inside ordinary things, a younger voice still making room for me.